Meritocracy essentially means judging people on the basis of their individual abilities and individual promise rather than on the basis of their family connections. Doing your very best to provide people with equality of opportunity, essentially with educational opportunities, because it doesn't make any sense to talk of meritocracy if only a tiny proportion of the population go to secondary school or to university or something like that. And these may sound like very banal sort of things, but we have to remember that for most of human history, society has worked according to very different assumptions. It's worked according to the assumptions that who your parents are, where you're born in society, should be determinative of where you end up in society. And there's been actually quite a marked prejudice against social mobility. Societies have struggled against social mobility. And the reason I really started off with Plato is that Plato sees all of this from the very start. In the Republic, he said that people have different abilities, that the role of a good society is to allocate governing positions and positions throughout society on the basis of those abilities. And he says that those abilities are not born from one generation to another. They're not continued from one generation to another. He divides society into men of gold, men of silver, and men of bronze. And he says it's quite often the case that men of gold will have silver or bronze children and vice versa. He also says that it's not always the case that men are the people with these unique abilities. It's also women. And he has a whole theory that women can be just as much capable of being aristocrats, philosopher kings, as women can be. And then he extrapolates about what that means for social policy in a very extraordinary way. So I think there isn't a single powerful argument about either the merits or demerits of meritocracy that isn't anticipated in the Republic.
Thank you for watching this video. To listen to the full podcast, click the link in the description below.